Good morning and happy Monday. Do you find yourself sort of consistently giving into temptation, feeling kind of stuck, getting on that diet merry-go-round? Maybe you're just consistently getting off track because you're giving into cravings. Does that sound familiar? I definitely relate to that. I'm Stacy Portugal. I'm a board certified life coach and I specialize in weight loss coaching. And I help women get off the diet merry-go-round because I've been there myself, just chronically following diet after diet and going on diets and off diets. And once I finally reached my goal, the truth is that goal was higher than it should have been. And I was so frustrated because even when I got to the goal, I literally got there in the tiniest of increments each week. And I couldn't understand why. I remember thinking to myself one day, look, I literally cannot do anything more. I mean, maybe I'm just going to have to live this way. Maybe I'm just meant to weigh more than the person next to me. And it was really frustrating, and I really didn't understand it. I couldn't even get practitioners to help me because nobody could really figure out what was going on. So I discovered 3 tweaks that really got me unstuck. And I'm going to give you those 3 tweaks right now. So the first is I lacked consistency. And consistency is one of those basic skills that is super important, especially for us over 40 women. If you're not consistent, if you're, really, really good during the week and then you just let it all go to hell on the weekends, that's called maintenance. It's not weight loss. So I really had to learn how to be consistent. And consistency can come about in a variety of ways. First off, you should be having some sort of accountability. That really helps you to be consistent. So what's accountability? Accountability is maybe finding a weight loss coach or a diet buddy or a group of, that can provide some group support. It might mean for you tracking. That's another basic skill that I feel really passionate about. That's being accountable to ourselves, and it gives us the reality of the big picture, because once you start tracking, you're going to notice patterns. You're going to start understanding where is it that you lack consistency, etc. That tracker is just loaded with tons of information. So the first thing I would recommend to get unstuck is to be more consistent. The second thing I would recommend is to start noticing what foods create that inconsistency. What foods create cravings for you? Where are you super duper tempted and that you're having a really hard time staying in control? For me, I started noticing that sugar and wheat were not my friend. And while I'm not going to say it's, doable or even desirable for everybody to completely eliminate sugar and wheat, reducing both of those substances for me has made a huge difference in my ability to stay in control and stay consistent. And I really talk a lot about sugar and wheat in the Shake the Sugar plan. That's really what the weight loss program is focused around. And it's really what's worked for me. So I do provide a ton of guidelines, and noticing whatever it is that is sending you off the rails on a regular basis is really, really important. So we have to start noticing those foods and making sure that we're taking the steps to stay in control so that we're not craving those foods that are triggering you. Number 3, the third tweak that really got me unstuck was having a solid strategy for my life. And what I mean by that is we go to a lot of restaurants, we travel, there are social get-togethers. All those things are fair ground for temptation. And they're fair ground for giving you that opportunity to be inconsistent. So you really, really have to have solid strategy. So if any of these things sound familiar, let me know. I really, really want to have an open forum here in this group. We're here to support each other. Does any of these tweaks, do any of these situations sound familiar to you? Do you lack consistency? Do you notice what foods trigger you? Do you have the kind of lifestyle that lends itself to cheating, for lack of a better word? So let me know. I really, really want to know. And if you want to learn more about controlling the sugar and wheat in your diet, go ahead and click the link and you'll get on a very specific email list for the Shake the Sugar Diet Plan. And this will give you the tools and information you need to be more consistent and to get yourself unstuck, off that diet merry-go-round, and get the results that you deserve. That's what I want for you. So guys, have a great Monday. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.